Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Early Girls podcast with Terry and
Cece!
Woo! Yes. So Cece and Izzy helped me for the latest fiber share round that we just happened. They had an extra element this time. Not only did you swap yarn and some special goodies, but you made friendship bracelets. So Cece and Izzy both made bracelets that we sent to Mary Kate, the person I'm sending to, which her package is totally done and it's on my dining room table and it will go out tomorrow morning. And then Courtney, who is sending to me from Oregon, I already got her package, which I'm going to share today. She sent these awesome bracelets. So let me show you. She went crazy. Look at how cool these are. This is Izzy's.
It's really pretty.
Look at Cece's though. Look how cute that is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. And it worked out perfect because both girls wanted... They each picked the bracelet they wanted and they picked different ones. So it worked out awesome because, sometimes their sister squabbles. Yep. So I was grateful that was not the case this time. So here, Cece, I'm going to let Cece go and Izzy head out and have their bracelets and enjoy from their hard work. And then we're just going to dive right into our podcast. So it's been a while. It's been about a month since I've podcasted. Where summer has gone, I have no idea. In that time, we had a giveaway that I was going to announce here on YouTube, but I ended up announcing it on Instagram because I don't know what I was thinking, that I was going to podcast the day after getting back from the Austin, Texas trip vacation. Who knows what was going on in my mind, but that was just not a realistic commitment. So I did a quick minute announcement, put it on Instagram, and I will pop it in here so you can see. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Terry with Early Girls Yarn. So excited to be here. I am coming from my screened-in porch today. It's just such a gorgeous day out. Got back from Austin on Thursday, yes. And then we were at volleyball and band lessons and everything, came right back in the swing of things. And then I had work to catch up on Friday and just a whole myriad of things. We have our new horse coming Sunday, and I've got a rental that I'm working on trying to get done. It's 2 hours away, and we're trying to finish that up, debating whether I go today or go midweek this week so that we can get it all done and wrapped up. But anyway, needless to say, I did not get my podcast done yesterday, but I did draw a winner for the giveaway for the bag by Calm Collections, by Emily from Calm Collections. And it is Rosalba. And I might be saying the name wrong, but I will tag her down below. Look for a new podcast soon. So that package is also going out tomorrow. It's on my dining room table. The card and everything's written, ready to go. So thank you everyone for commenting, subscribing, following on Instagram. Totally awesome. We appreciate it very much. And thank you to Emily for doing that with me, the Calm Collections giveaway. So diving in a little bit, because as I said, it's been a month, maybe even 5 weeks. I don't even know where summer's gone. My girls start school, let's see, I don't even know what today is. I think today's the 7th. They start on the 23rd. So in 2 weeks, they're starting school. So we've already done the school supply shopping, but we still have to do school clothes shopping and all that good stuff. So that is still happening. We bought a new horse. So now each girl has a horse. We have 2 now, which is super rad. He just came this last weekend. Maybe I'll post I took a quick video of Cece riding Finny, her horse. So maybe I'll put that in here. We'll see how good I get. And let's see. I'm trying to look what else. So we've just done tons of fun. Well, okay. So for example, we've got a rental that we're working to get ready to sell. So tomorrow, the girls and I, Randy's staying here and working and keeping the dog. The girls and I are going to Cool City, where we're from, and I'm working on the rental tomorrow and Friday, and then we're leaving with my mom and dad down to their houseboat. So we're going to do some school shopping. There's an outlet mall down there, and then we're going to be on the houseboat Saturday and Sunday, and then we come back, and then we've got August is the month of health in our family, so we have dentist appointments. Cece has an orthodontist appointment. And then we're back in Iowa Monday night. So that's every week has these 3 or 4 days where we're off doing all different kinds of, I don't even know what, but we're off doing things. So yeah, that's our August. But I have got some finished projects to share with you. I've got some awesome whips. I'm doing a test knit, and I have some other works in progress that I'm working on. I have my wool swap partner. I got her. So Lisa from New Zealand, she and I swapped the last round, and I have my new partner that I am working with and getting things lined up to get her package out. But I'm going to share Lisa's package that she sent me. And then I've got Courtney. As I said, I got her fiber share package, so I'm going to share that. There's just a lot, because when you're gone, there's a lot. Well, of course, my acquisitions have not slowed down. So I've got a ton of those to share. I don't know how much I'll get of those. And then I did a mini yarn crawl in Austin. So I want to share about that too. So it is going to be a podcast. So let me take a moment. So I am back sharing with the wool swap that I did with Lisa from New Zealand. So fun. And we also decided, just like I did with Kristen in Australia, sometimes my swap partners, we pick a pattern that we've both been eyeing, and we buy yarn for that pattern for each other. So we did that here as well. But she sent me this cute little New Zealand bag. And one of the things I mentioned is that I can never, I'm always losing my scissors. So she sent the most adorable little folding scissors. Super, super cute. And then just a bunch of little odds and ends, a little keep calm and carry yarn, just cute little buttons, little stitch markers, all kinds of just really adorable things she sent. So that was awesome. She sent chocolate, but that was gone a long, long time ago because, chocolate, that's never going to just hang out. She sent a cute little bath bomb, which my girls are fighting over. So I'm not quite sure when that's actually going to, I'm going to use it, I'm sure, but I'm not sure when that's actually going to happen because you know how the girls are. So she sent me, these two skeins, this one is Purple Haze, white gum wool fingering weight by Nanaba. I'll hold that one up. I'll pull the tag up so you guys can see. And this one's really cool too. This is Starbird, a fingering weight, and it's super mosh merino and silk, which is awesome, by Dark Harbor Yarn. So these are these two. So really pretty. And then here are the three in this cute little sheep project bag, which I love. Here are these three, and we are going to be doing the, it's a Hoagie Locatelli pattern. I have to post it. I don't have it memorized. Yikes. But that's what these are going to be for. These are from Veranda Yarns, hand dyed in New Zealand, which is really cool, and Fiber to Go from New Zealand. Super fun. And these are all, I believe these are all fingering weight. Ooh, alpaca merino nylon. Yep, fingering. Yep, these are all fingering. And this one's alpaca merino and nylon, and merino and nylon. So perfect. Yeah. So here they are. So this is going to be for the shawl, and I'll post the picture up here in a minute too. There we go. It's like a light gray, a dark gray, and a really cool purple, magenta purple. So that is going to be so much fun. I probably will not cast this on until the fall, for sure. Like late fall, probably. Maybe it'll be my birthday cast on. I'm not sure. But so excited. Such a sweet and thoughtful package. We loved it. She also sent a few things for the girls, which was so kind of her. They got some stickers and some New Zealand buttons. So it was really, really thoughtful and sweet. I adore both the wool swap and the fiber share. Both of the swaps. I like the connection. I make great connections on both, but I like wool swap. You are sending to and receiving from the same person. So that's just a lot of fun. So, that one I always do international. So my current gal is from Australia. So it'll be my second time swapping with Australia, which is a hoot. So super excited about that. So my fiber swap partner, Courtney, I just got that package from her. So I already shared the bracelets because the girls, they've been waiting. It came yesterday, so they've been waiting 24 hours to put the little bracelets on their wrists. You'd think I was killing them. But they had to finish up the bracelets for the ones we're sending to before I let them have any others. So Courtney is adorable. So she put together just the most lovely package, which I was super excited about. And I like to handmade cards too. So she handmade all the cards and tags. So here's this cute little card she made, and it's so intricate. There's like, I don't know if you can see, there's roses, this cute little package, and it says, "Enjoy your life." So she got me an adorable Starlight Knitting Society pin, flare, whatever the cool way is to call that. And we went there this, well, I'll hold these up before I talk more. Then she got junk yarns, which, I mean, I saw them in the Rose City Yarn Crawl, but I didn't pick any up. So I'm pumped about that. Both DK weight, which is awesome, and some matte shop from Pennsylvania. And I've never tried these guys either. So I could not be more excited about these awesome yarns she sent. And then some great tea. Some really awesome tea. It's got orange bergamot in it too. So, and the bracelets. So how perfect was that? I'm really excited for the yarn. I don't know if I'm going to make a cowl out of it or if I'm going to do a hat. I'll show you. I got a test knit for some cowls, DK weight. So I don't know. I might be using one of those in coordination with that. That's to be determined. But I love them. So thank you so much to both Lisa and Courtney. And I'm really hoping Mary Kate loves the package we sent to her. As I said, it'll get shipped off tomorrow. So she'll get that soon enough, probably beginning of next week, I'm assuming, from where we're from. So yeah, and I just keep looking down because I've got notes because there is just so much going on right now with knitting, with the Austin trip, with everything. So let's talk Austin. Now that we've got all the awesome fiber shares taken care of and properly thanked, again, ladies, thank you. Our Austin trip was really fun. It was nice to have a few days kidless. I mean, adore my kids for sure, but it's nice. It's nice to get away. We did a weekend, so it was just 2 nights, 2.5 days for our anniversary in April. And then my mom watched the girls and we went to Austin for 4 days. So I took my work with me because I can work anywhere that there's internet. And Randy, he had his conference. So he was gone 2 of the days. He was just gone completely, which is fine. I kept quite busy. I went around and, well, so Sunday was a travel day and we got there at 10:30 in the morning, but we were up at 3:34 in the morning. So we'd already traveled quite a bit by then. So Sunday we just totally vegged out. We checked out downtown. We were staying downtown, so we checked out some downtown stuff. I knit some, but I didn't go to any yarn shops. And then Monday we went and saw my husband's twin sister, lives in Round Rock, so in that same area. So we went and saw her, and I did 2 yarn shops on the way to see her. So the first one was Gauge. So I'm going to pull up what I got from Gauge. I got, so I had seen, I think it's Lichen and Lace, I'm not sure. They're from Canada. I had seen these yarns on Instagram, but so it's painted flower and sweet potato, or pressed flowers and sweet potato, but I'd not seen her yarn in person before. So this is the first time, and I just had to snag it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I figure these two, they could do brioche, they could do all kinds of things together, and it would work out just fine. So I got those, and then I got this Twisted Owl, is from Longview, Texas. So I got this yarn too because I just thought that was fun. Fun speckles, fun colors, whether it's socks or I use it in another project. We'll see. So that was there. And then we went up to Round Rock, and just past Round Rock was, I think it's Georgetown, I'm 99% sure. And the Knitting Cup is the name of the yarn shop there. And this colorway is from Savvy Skeins, which she's also from Texas. I'm not sure exactly where, but close, like within, well, Texas is huge. So let's say within I think within 3 hours or something like that. But this skein reminded me so much of Anne of Green Gables from Hooker's Corner, which she's not dying again yet. But I loved the colors and the colorway and the rust and the awesome mint green. Yep, so there's that one. So I picked that up from there. And then we went and saw my husband's sister, had a good time with the boys, her 2 boys. We had some barbecue. And then we came back and Randy was working on his presentation because then the next day he had his presentation. So I did some work, read a little bit of my book, and then went to, let me just start this. I went to Hill County Weavers. Oh my gracious, they are amazing. So I found there, I actually went 2 days. I went Tuesday and Wednesday because I just couldn't. So they had La Bien-Aimée there. What? Who would have thought? So I ended up getting, which I've seen her stuff online. I hear about this, but I've never seen it in person. So I got Yellow Brick Road Graffiti, Gorello, and Shayla, all on her sport. I'm going to do Andrea Mauer's Plumpy because she has a DK version and a sport version. So this is going to be my Plumpy on sport version. So I'm super stoked about that. Then I found, let's see, is that all I got that day? Actually, I think that's all I got that day when I was there. Well, then the next day, Andrea Maury had on her new sweater that came out, and I'll be darned if I can't remember the name of it. I will post a picture of it. So then I had to go back because I had to go back. So it was the second day that I did more damage. So let me share some of the things that I got. So these 4 skeins, which I had been eyeing, they are the Naturally HCW, the Hill Country Weavers. It's their line. So it's all the natural colors, and it's alpaca cashmere. So 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. It is so unbelievably soft. It's ridiculous. So yeah. So I got I think I did it right. Let's see. That one seems less yardage. Yep, so I've got the fingering. Maybe I grabbed something that wasn't fingering, but I think it'll work. I'll have to see. So I got 2 fingerings. Oh, this one's 50% baby camel, 50% silk. I mean, it was crazy. This should be fingering as well. That's camelback. And then this one's at the alpaca. And this one is Super Merino Silk Yak. So they're all different, I guess. I didn't even realize that when I was there. That's crazy. Super soft, super great. They'll all work together for this sweater that I'm going to make. So I'll pop my colors up, and then I will pop the picture of the sweater up. So I'm not sure. It's a short sleeve. I'm not sure when I'm actually going to cast this on. This might be for next spring, honestly, but that is okay because we know that I like to have yarn and projects stockpiled. So that is going to be for that sweater. Then I got thinking, they have the Farmer's Daughter fiber. Well, which you'll see, I've got 2 finished projects for that challenge, the Farmer's Daughter Fiber Challenge, which is from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Well, Labor Day is in 3 weeks. So my little needles need to get clacking because I still have more to do, which I'll share my progress and then share what I'm still working on. But then when I was there, I'm like, oh yeah, I should pick up more yarn because I have totally enough time to do the project. But if I don't get it done, I'm not going to stress. This is going to be for the ranunculus, the short sleeve version on the size 10 needles that we're seeing. I did not get mohair to go with it, and I am kind of regretting that. So I might call them tomorrow and have them, if they have either the white or a dark gray, I might have them ship up some mohair to put with it. I got 2 skeins. I think I really only needed 1, but I think I might actually make some adjustments for, a bigger size. The one size they have would be a 50-inch, which would be fine. I would still have like 6 to 8 inches of positive ease, but like that sweater, people are wearing it with like tons, like 20 inches of positive ease. So I'm like, well, do I knit it bigger? Do I just knit that one size? What do I do? So I'm trying to decide. If I only knit that one size, I only need one skein, and then I can just use one skein of mohair, and then I'll just have a leftover skein, which is fine. We know I can always find something to do with that. So that's out there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I really doubt I'll get it done by Labor Day with the other projects that I already have, in brewing, but we'll see. Last thing I got at Hill Country Weavers was Julie Asselin. I'm not sure. I believe that they said she was from England. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's Canada. It's spun in Canada, but I thought it was dyed. I'll have to look. It might be another Canadian, but it was not in the United States. But I had never even really heard of this dyer before. And now because I have it, I'm seeing it in other places. But I got these 3 colors, and I will put up, I don't remember, it was the shawl I saw that I wanted to do. I saw there, it was one by Boylan Knitworks. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll pop a picture up. These are going to be my colors, and it has like some really cool fringe. I just like the look of it. And I will have extra, particularly this really cool green. So I think I'm going to make a hat to go with it because that looked fun. So here are those colors. So this is kind of that fun multi. And then the green, which it's got shades of that in there. And then this great gray that has flecks of other colors too. So I'm pretty excited about all of the projects and all of the yarn I got. So that was a lot of fun to do that and to have that little excursion. I definitely have my Texas yarn, and I'm going to have some fun Texas things going on there. So I'm excited for that. So that was Austin. I am back again. I have no idea how this segment got cut out of the last video. So the sun is down, it's later in the night, and I'm trying to get it all in. So I apologize if we're a little wonky and it looks disjointed, but we'll get there. So finished objects. So I have, my first one is the Montana Mountain Cowl by Andrea Mowry. I made it out of Spin Cycle and Farmer's Daughter's fiber. I got it from Knit One. So here is this finished object. It's so cool. So my mistake on this one is I didn't think it was twisting right. So I actually accidentally double twisted it and then Kitchener stitched it. So this is it. But if I don't like it for some reason, I'll just do it on this side. I'll wear it this way. No big deal. And the other part will just go underneath my hair. But I think it still looks fine. Yeah, so that was this one. And then I bought enough for another whole cowl from them. So this is with the Farmer's Daughter fiber, Dirty Little Dandelion, and End of Summer. And Spin Cycle always amazes me that they're 2 of the exact same skeins can look totally different. So I'm going to cast this on tonight. The hardest part about this pattern was the provisional cast on. It was a crocheted provisional cast on, which I do not crochet. So it's doable for me, but it's 121 stitches and it takes me a while. So my goal is to get that provisionally cast on tonight so that I can work on this when we're on the houseboat this weekend, because it really becomes mindless knitting at that point. But look how fun these are going to be. This is the End of Summer, these 2. And I mean, look how different those look. And then with that Dirty Little Dandelion, I think that's just going to look awesome and totally like the End of Summer and fall. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping to work on that this weekend, because with the Farmer's Daughter knit along, you could enter 3 projects at each store. So I've got one for Knit One in the city, Knit One Chicago, and this will be my second one there at that store. And then my next finished object, I bought the yarn from Wool & Company in St. Charles. So I've not blocked this. I'm going to do that tonight. So I started knitting and I thought I was going to do, this is the, let me look, Growing Lilies shawl by Webster Street Knittery. I think I'll put it in the show notes. But so I started knitting this and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the softest thing known to man. So then I had to go up and get another skein, because the medium, you only need 1 skein of mohair and 1 skein of fingering weight, which this uses the Foxy Lady. And this was their, I think it was called Spring fever, I'm pretty sure. Well, I loved it so much, I had to go get another skein. And as you will see in the close-up, my mistake, rookie mistake, I know better, but I did not blend in the two skeins. So you can see here at the end, this end portion, which is like a more yellow hue, and the beginning, this whole rest of the section is a more like, it's got a little bit of a purple hint to it. But you really, I mean, when I bring it up super close and point it out, you can see it. But from far away, when I wear it, you really don't notice that much. So, and it is unbelievably soft. That lace just looks gorgeous. So I will take finished pictures, much prettier than this, and post them on Instagram. It's gorgeous. And I had enough left over of my mohair and my Foxy Lady that I'm going to knit a hat. I'm super excited, and that'll be my third project for the 3 projects for Wool & Company. So that is on my to-do list still. And I mean, a cute hat with that great shawl. Hello, adorable. I like hats and shawls that match for winter and fall. I mean, that'll be gorgeous. So I'm really excited about that. My third project from there, and actually I bought yarn to make another project because the hat was kind of a, when I saw how much I had left over, I'm like, oh, I can totally do a hat out of this. So that's where that came about. But my third project for Wool & Company, I am in the process. I took this to Austin with me. It is by Jennifer Dessous, The Knitting Vortex, and it's called Lilithane, Lithofayne. And so this was interesting, I thought. Lilithane is the name of the woman said to be the inspiration for Jimi Hendrix's song Foxy Lady. And she used Foxy Lady yarn. So I'm sure that was intentional. If not, it was like perfect. But anyway, here's the shawl. And I thought I was further along than I really am after looking at the pattern a little bit more closely and how much I had left to do. But here, so it starts out with just garter, and then you do some stripe work, and then it goes into some mosaic knitting, and you start with like, you know, a little bit closer mosaic knitting, and then it kind of stretches out as you go along, and then you flip the colors. So the variegated becomes kind of the star of the show, and there's still mosaic bumps with that blue in there too, but it just kind of keeps working. So the colors in this are Meet Me Tonight in Atlantic City and Heartbreak Hotel. So I really like these colors. I think this is going to be an awesome fall shawl as we start to transition over. I just think I can throw that. I have so many sweaters that I can just whip that on and throw that and just go before I need like hats and coats and sweaters and all those things. I think it's just going to be perfect. I thought I was a little bit further along. So I've got 28, 30, 40, 50, I have like 65 or so more rows to go. And the stitches keep growing. It ends up with 319 stitches in the needle. So I thought I was a little further along with this than I am. So my goal is this week, the rest of this week and this weekend, to get this done, if not get a huge chunk of it done, and to get a big chunk on the Montana Mountain Cowl done, the second one. That's my goal. We'll see how it goes. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. I mean, this is just yarn. It's just fun. It's just fiber. So that's all that I have to worry about or think about. So those were my whips. That's what I think got cut out from my other segments. We'll see. I might be back again tonight. We'll see how it goes. Aronui. Could be saying that wrong. It's highly probable that I am saying that incorrectly. So what I didn't realize, this is actually my second time. I cast on first, and with color work, man, sometimes I get so excited and I don't think about, is there enough contrast in between what I've chosen to make the color work shine? So the first one I did, I loved it, but there was not enough contrast, so I couldn't see the pattern. So I had to start over. That's okay. So this is my second try with this. And what I'm loving about it is I just started making hats last year. So I went through my scrap bin, and I also wound up some new stuff too. So it's not all scraps, but I found hats take about 50 grams or so. That I made this hat for Cece out of Primrose yarn last year. She picked it out. I mean, that's totally Cece and totally rad. So I had leftover, 50 grams left over. So I paired it with, it was like a one-of-a-kind DK from Stitch Together Studios here in Iowa. So I just paired them together and look at that. Isn't that fun? I mean, it's like so easy to see. It is so fun. So Cece's already jazzed. She's going to wear the hat and then this will be her matching cowl. She has other cowls too, but she's pretty excited about this combo because it's really cool. So needless to say, that got me like diving through the rest of my stash. Let me show you. Let's see. Some different combinations I have found. All from my leftover scrap bin. Well, that's not true. This one I wound up. This is the first one I tried with that blue. I'll hold those up in a minute. There was just not enough contrast, so it just didn't work. So these two, so here we go. All right. I don't know how many I'll get done. For sure, I'm going to get one, probably 2 or 3 done because I'm loving all the different patterns and it's pretty quick knit. So this is one combo. The purple is from my sister's cowl I made for her. And then this was from a cowl I made for Cece. Those are my leftovers. Then this was from another cowl I made, or a hat. That was a hat I made for Cece, or Izzy, one of us. And then this is just left, that's from the sale from String Theory, the customer sale. So that's those two. And then, okay, this is what I originally started off with, which I had to rip out. Super fun, not nearly enough contrast between the two. So then I'm like, okay, I want to use that variegated DK weight for sure, but I didn't know how or what to do it with. So then I'm like, well, I have these other 2 skeins from Stitch Together. This is Men in Black and Coffee and Cigarettes, which are great. So I'm like, well, boom, that would work. I like it better than the white, I think. But then I'm like, this pattern really needs to be knit up. I have a few skeins from the Rose City Yarn Crawl that I just nabbed and grabbed with no particular plan. But how cool would those patterns be with Spin Cycle? So I don't know. We'll see how much I get done, but I definitely want to get more of those done. So that's the test knit that I'm working on. I'm going to take that with me on our trip because I know I'm going to get at least that one cowl done. I might even cast down a second while we're gone because the houseboat is super fun and relaxing, but it also lends itself really well to knitting time because the girls, it's a houseboat. You can literally walk off the end and just go swim. So Mom and I will sit and watch them and we'll dive in too, but I don't need to, they'll get up at 7 in the morning and the water's so nice. They just jump off the back and swim. Obviously with life jackets, totally with life jackets, but they're fishies down there. So I am not going to get in the water and start swimming at 7 in the morning. So that for me is perfect knitting time. So super excited about that test knit. Really excited about all the different pattern options. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next, but I know I'll be casting on more of them because it is just an awesome pattern. And I'll make sure you guys know when it comes out for sure. So I've not, as we talked about before, I've not podcasted in a while, so I've been interrupted 5 million times. So it's going to be a little choppy. I have no idea how long this is already, but that's fine. No worries. So I'm going to show you some things that I have received. I'm not going to go through all of it because it's rather embarrassing how much I mean, you already saw the yarn crawl stuff, for goodness sake. The Terry's yarn crawl of 1, the Austin haul, but here's some other acquisitions. And I'm going to show this. I was lucky enough to win a few weeks ago. I mean, how freaking lucky am I? There was a giveaway by Bad Sheep Bad Sheep Yarn Company, which I didn't know them. So I love that I get to meet new people. It's yarn is hand painted in North Pole, Alaska. Who knew? So I am over the moon, and I will be ordering from them again because, of course, I now have checked out their site, and I'm like, there's 5 million awesome things there. But they have baby Surrey alpaca and silk, which was this skein, and then this skein is DK. So I'm not sure, but it will become a hat. I know that for sure. It will become a hat. I'm just not sure which pattern yet. But isn't that great? I shouldn't say that. It might actually become a cowl too. I'm not sure. It's going to be fantastic. And that's not all she sent. She also sent this fantastic bag. And you guys know, you all know how I am about project bags. Let me see. Oh, no, there is a tag. Good. Oh, yep, this Handmade Life. That's where it came from. It is the cutest little bee bag that ever existed. And bees and butterflies, and it's adorable. So I'm so grateful and thankful. So thank you so much. These are makers I've not experienced in real life and didn't even know about the yarn one. But now that I do, watch out world, I'm sure I'll be placing another order. But it's adorable. Drawstring bag, super great height, really cute little zipper on the front. Yeah. You know how this will be. This is all dangerous for me. Much like yarn, I collect bags and yarn. I'm an equal opportunity lover of all things knitting. So that was just a really cool blessing. So let me go through a few more things. Okay, you guys know how I feel about Explore Fibers, Explore Knits and Fibers. She does national parks, which I'm addicted to all of the national park colorway she does. I think how she interprets things, it's just amazing to me. So yeah. This is her Torres del Paine National Park, located in Chile, South America. So here's her photo, here's her inspiration, and I accidentally ordered 2, and I'm not sad about that. This is her photo inspiration that she based it off of. Here's her yarn that she created. So it is just so light, so lovely. I love it. Well, I accidentally ordered 2. So I'm not sure what I'm going to make with that, but it's going to be awesome. Then every once in a while, she'll have like a catch-up where you can buy parks you missed. So this one was Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and I lava you. How fun is that? Love it. I'm thinking this might be Halloween socks. This one is Grand Teton National Park in Jenny Lake. Love, love, love. So fun. Love this. Then I also picked up, oh boy, this one's Bryce Canyon and Hoodoo. Look at those colors. It's just beautiful. And last but not least, for what I grabbed was the Denali National Park and Moose. Come on. Awesome. So beautiful, so lovely. That was really fun. Okay. I also got, let's see. These are from a while ago. Okay, I have not used them yet, so but whatever. Inked wool was new to me, so I went ahead and grabbed a few of her sock sets. Confetti on Spring and Lakes and Oceans. So this one's Lakes and Oceans, but just really great colors, really vibrant colors. This was Confetti on Spring, which I just think that one's awesome. So I'm excited to try that. That's a new to me dyer, so I'm excited for her. And then I'm going to share these 2, and then that's all I'm sharing for today. I've got lots more, but I'm sure this has been out of control. Okay, so this is, you know how I love my Fiber for the People. These are the last 2 editions in her Bird in the Hand, which of course I haven't knit up not one of these 6. We're not going to talk about that because I love getting them. And I already did sign up for her new club, the Oxide Club, which is not a sock set, it's just one skein. So I signed up for that as well. But look at these 2. This is A bird in the hand, New Zealand Kia, I feel. Look at this bird. And this is how Taylor died. Isn't that amazing how she just nailed, she's just a master at color, really. She just nailed it. Love it. Then this one is her black and yellow broadbill. So look at this bird. Look at the pinks in this little guy. I mean, or the purples, I should say, pinky purple. And the beak, I don't know where she got these birds from. Look at this skein. Hello. I love it. I just adore how she creates these. So, so, so fun. So I had to share those two because it's the last two of that series and I am just over the moon. If you could see, I look over here, this is where I keep, so when my system now is, when new yarn comes in, I put it in here so I can talk about it if I don't already just cast it on. And then I've got projects that are like, want to cast on kind of hot and heavy here. And then back on that wall is a whole row of, there's like 20 cubbies that are pretty much full of yarn. Yeah. So you know what? Maybe I'll make that my goal because I'm always constantly trying to reorganize, rethink the room. You know how that is. Because I think crafty people, well, I'm hoping it's not just me. I'm hoping I'm not the only crafty person that sometimes things get out of control and I just keep going and I don't take the time to organize and pick up. So I'm kind of in one of those moods that I need to do that. So maybe I'll make my goal the week the girls go back to school. They go back on a Friday, August 23rd. So that next week, it's the last week of August. Maybe I'll do a video and let you tour my craft room. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. All right, thanks for hanging in. This was scattered and a lot, but I'll get it all edited and put together so hopefully it makes a little bit more logical sense. And I will see you guys soon. I don't know when. I'm not even going to try and get a calendar and figure out when because that didn't work the last time that I did that. But soon. Thanks, everyone.